small and trigger warning for this video. I will be talking about paranormal stuff, so if that is low and easy for you, then go ahead and skip this video. You don't have to watch it. Excuse me, Sage. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since we've talked about anything paranormal, so that's what we're gonna do today. But instead of talking about a story, I'm going to be talking about an experience that I personally had, or several experiences that I personally had, or that my friends and family have had. One of which I will be talking about something that happened in this current house that I'm in, and I'm sitting in the room where it happened. So yeah, I have my computer right here, and I have everything that I need to talk about, plus some research. So let's get into it. Experience number one. This happened to my brother, not in this house, but a different house. My house. This isn't my house. My brother, when we were growing up, we shared a room. And before I was born, me and my brother are 4 years apart, so he was probably around 3 when this happened. I'm so sorry, I'm trying to think. He would see this man in his closet. I haven't asked him about it a lot because I feel like it's gonna freak him out. But from what I understand, it was like a tall, thin, scrawny man with like all black, almost like a shadow figure, and he had a top hat on, and this terrified my brother. And then a couple years later, I move out of that room. We shared a room, but then I move out of that room. He keeps that room. I move out into a different room, where the closet where he saw it was the same wall that was attaching me and my brother's room. Like, it was the wall on the other side was my room, on the other side was his closet. They were attached. So a couple years later, I'm sitting in my bed, which is on that wall, and I felt this freezing cold chill, and I felt this male presence, this unwelcoming male energy, and I just couldn't explain it. And then later that night I go to bed, and I swear, like on that wall, almost like the figure walked through the wall, this tall, scrawny shadow figure with a top hat walked through the wall. And it was the same wall that on the other side was my brother's closet, which is where he would see this shadow figure. So that is something I can say I have seen for myself. So yeah, that is experience number one. Experience number two, this actually, sorry, I heard a noise. This actually happened in this room that I'm currently in. So I basically grew up in this house. This isn't my house, but I basically grew up in it. So sorry, I keep cutting. There's noises. And I'm talking about a paranormal experience that happened in this house. Anyway, so this experience actually happened in this room, and I basically grew up in this house. This house is not mine, but it was like a second home to me. So I was here quite often, and oh my goodness, there's so many noises. One night I came down from the stairs, which are literally right there, like I can see the stairs, and I came into this room to get some water. Well, I had to come through this room to get to the kitchen, because this is the dining room, and I had to get to the kitchen, which is right there. So I came through this room, and I heard this tapping noise, like almost like a knocking, but not quite a knocking. It was more of like a, but it had a pattern to it. It was very timed. Like, there was a pattern to it. It was like the same I don't know why that, but it wasn't that, but it was like it was planned. And I walk out and I get my water, and then I come back and I try to go up the stairs, and right next to the stairs there is a mirror, and I have to walk past said mirror. And when I walk past it, so I walked past it, but there was no way it could have been my reflection because of the way it's angled. I walk past it, and I swear I saw this figure. And it couldn't have been me because of the way it's angled, A, and B, the figure didn't move. It just stood there. So that is my personal experience with this room. I chose to record in here just because the most paranormal stuff that I've ever seen in this house tends to happen in this room, and I was hoping maybe I could catch something. Which I'm catching a lot of noises. There's been like a lot of noises. But yeah, we have one more paranormal story. This one occurred to my old best friend's mother, who claimed she was a medium. However, I don't think she was. She told a lot of stories that contradicted one another. But she claimed that this particular story happened to her. So I'm going to be sharing that one next. So in her house, it was built on, she told me that her house was built on a Native American graveyard. And there was a lot of spirits in her house. So she put this protection spell on it to keep those spirits out. Even the good ones, she didn't want them there. So she did that because one night she walked into the basement and there was this big black blob that she saw. The story makes me a little uncomfortable, just because I have no idea if it's true, so I don't really like sharing it, but she sees this big black blob in the corner, but it was like floating. It was like smoke was there. And she had studied this type of spirit before, and it was a Native American spirit that tended to haunt on Native American property. So yeah, there's that story. But those are the 3 stories I'm going to share today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want another one, please let me know, and I will definitely come up with one. But yeah. About that. My camera just shut off. Spooky. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make another one of these, let me know and I will definitely do that, because I definitely have many more stories to tell. I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a like. It always helps out the channel. If you have a spooky story that you would like me to share, comment it, and I will definitely figure out a way to research it and do it. But yeah, leave a like. It always helps out the channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you want. It's totally free. And while you're down there, hit that notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day. Bye. Mwah.